Our design process is totally bespoke to the client, and we create real homes for them.
At K&H Design, our first very important step, of course, is to meet the client and really start to get to know what the property is like, its uniqueness, its history, its newness.
The other thing that we always encourage is for our clients to come and actually meet us and our team at our studio. We've got a group of fabulous designers here, but regardless of their skills, it's as important to make sure that the right designers work on the right projects with the appropriate clients.
It's really important for us to understand the bones of a building before we get too ingrained in the design process.
We always start this by asking a lot of questions.
It's also really important to understand what clients like and dislike, and particularly what they hate. That's really valuable for us. Understanding the structure is critical in terms of the design process. We're working on this wonderful master bedroom suite at the moment in the roof space.
So we will come up with the concept design, we will inspire the client, we will then talk with the professional team, with the structural engineer and the contractor to make sure that our inspired designs are deliverable. We have won repeat projects from every client that we've worked for, and I believe a lot of that is down to respect, trust and transparency.
There's no sort of hidden agendas or smoke screens. You know, what you see is what you get with K&H. We also tend to work with a hierarchy in terms of respecting the budget and the finishes that are applied throughout the interior design.
We want to make sure that there is enough funds left to make their home beautiful.
A design process done properly takes thinking time.
It's thinking about how every member of a family will use the space and get benefit from that space.
It's thinking about our relevant knowledge in terms of how we apply it for the creativity of the design to reflect the client's personality.
It's how you combine aesthetic with practical. We do a lot of space planning for our clients, and a lot of thinking goes into that.
Some clients really know what they want, but we don't take that verbatim. We like to challenge, we like to inspire through that process.
We do a lot on interior architecture too. For example, we've recently done some doors in a basement where they needed to be beautiful and they needed to be practical.
And so we created this idea of Mondrian-inspired crittle doors. Myself and all of our designers hand sketched to really show quite fluidly early design process. We now need to develop the design through technical drawing, schedules, delivery packages.
But we tend to also take on a role at this stage in this design of being the client's eyes and ears. Often they're very busy, often they're at work or they've got young children or they're overseas, and we will be there to challenge the technical delivery of the design.
So it doesn't get lost in translation. Attention to detail in the delivery of our projects is key.
Quite often when we're working for a client who has nothing to actually put into that house, we will make it look like they have lived there for 2 generations.
The dressing of the house is really important. We use lots of great people in our supply chain, but ultimately it's K&H that makes sure the home is delivered beautifully. When we're designing upholstery and furniture for clients, the detail doesn't stop at the aesthetic. Often it's about the proportioning and making sure that the stool is the right height or the footrest is in the right position for the client's leg length. Bespoke handles in a kitchen, allowing 2 fingers to pull the handle open.
I think K&H are becoming very well known for their energy, their humour in their delivery, and not resting until every cushion is plumped, every bed is made.
The design is in the detail.